Hello, hello and welcome in this live. Hello, you're joining. It is long announced live. And today's the day. So today we'll be speaking about Holistic Life Daily, and I'm so excited for this topic. Hello, welcome. I'm happy to see you here. Probably 1 minute that we can wait so the people can join. In the meantime, you can write where you're tuning in from. Yeah, so it's exactly 4 p.m. here, Central European time. And we're going to talk about Holistic Life Daily. So, let me start. I am Victoria and I am a mentor of Wellbeing. I am a Wellbeing mentor, and I am a founder of Victoria's Holistic Wellbeing, for those who don't know me. And the mission of Victoria's Holistic Wellbeing is to empower your body, mind, soul connection for lasting well-being. This is the absolute mission. And now the question is how to do it. And this is the topic of today's live, on how to really live holistically. Because it might sound kind of like some woo-woo stuff, maybe not very obvious, especially in the beginning. And this is probably how it can be. And I always say that actually after all the years of research and experiencing on how to enhance my well-being, today I am at the stage in the moment where I am so fulfilled, and I can really say I know how to live well. Of course, I know it individually for me, but I discovered few steps, and I created the whole method of Victoria's Holistic Wellbeing that is universal, which is giving you a structure which you can fulfill with your own individual needs. And the whole story of how I created this is the story of rejecting the idea of how the society was telling me how to live. And I could never believe that what I was told that the life is like, that at some point I should be sick, that I should just get a, so to speak, normal, safe job and be dissatisfied. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's considered a safe job, then yeah, you should just get it. And it just didn't fit my head. So many years, my story was the story of rejection. And I just didn't agree, but I also didn't have a solution. And that was pretty intense, and that was pretty frustrating. So I wanted to be solution-oriented. And this is what is Victoria's Holistic Wellbeing. This is what is Holistic Life. Holistic Life is to be solution-oriented. And to explain how the holistic life really works, I want to give an example and explain it through the negation. So let me start from, hello, so many people are joining. Be welcome here in this holistic space, and you're coming right on time because I'm just starting to go into the flesh of today's life. So let me start from this sentence. In every situation, there is a choice to make: to separate or to unite. In every situation, there is a choice, there is a decision to make, whether you're going to separate or whether you're going to unite. And the story of separation is pretty much what most of the people are running these days. Most of the people are living the story of separation, which means the disease, the symptoms, the physical symptoms, the pain, the chronic diseases, the suffering that you are entering. This is the story of separation from your essence, from the real understanding of life This is a separation from living life with awareness. So what is the solution for this? The solution is to unite. The solution is to always bring more unity in every situation, in every moment in your life. And how you go into this. So first of all, let me take my help here. And first of all, the most important is you need to understand this. You need to understand the triad of body, mind, and soul. This is how we are functioning. This is how we are supposed to be really living, which means we need to be aware and constantly be raising the awareness and consciousness of these three elements. And now I want to explain you briefly on how every of those elements are inter-influencing each other, because as you can see, this is the thing, that every of these elements, nothing is separated. Everything is united, and even more, everything is constantly inter-influencing each other, like these arrows here are showing. So let's start from the body, because this is, in my opinion, this is the easiest one. And let's take the movement here to explain this. How is it working? So usually the movement would be understood as it is only influencing the physical body. And this is very, very far from the truth. So the movement is an amazing ability that we have. And please remember that movement is life. So in order to really live, we need to move. Connect with the feeling of your inner feeling. And be aware that in order for your body to maintain all the body functions, for you to stay alive, is the movement. Your circulation, your blood in the circulation system is running all the time. The heart is pumping all the time. And all the other elements, you have joints that are beautifully designed for you to take different shapes. And even the speech, right? And the senses, this is all connected to the ability of our ability to move, of human beings' ability to move. And therefore, it is important to understand how is it functioning in the triad, because it is not only influencing our physical body. The movement, connect with the feeling. How are you feeling when you are exercising, and especially after you exercised? So what does the movement do? It is changing, it is influencing your hormonal states, your hormones. And it is raising the level of the endorphins, which are the hormones of happiness. So that's the first thing. So simplifying, movement makes you feel happy. So this is the very first thing you can do. You can start moving with awareness. You can start moving consciously. And when you realize that movement is influencing the hormone, the endorphins production, then you can actually be consciously influencing how are you feeling by purposely moving and then experiencing this endorphin hit. On the other hand, on the contrary, what is it doing? It is lowering the cortisol level, which is the hormone of stress. And this is very important here, because many people, I'm talking to clients, and I recently just did a survey for cabin crew, and the thing that is foremost coming is that everybody, or pretty much everybody, is dealing with stress management. They are dealing with a lot of pressure, and the stress is definitely something that people seem to have issue to deal with efficiently. So movement, again, that's a solution. And further down the road, I'm going to come back to this. But let's continue with this. Then movement is fixing your life very beautifully, your routine, because what is happening, it is putting you in a healthy discipline. If you start to do it for a longer time, regularly, it is going to regulate your sleep. And again, the survey that I just did, it is showing that people are sleep deprived, that people are dealing with sleep management. And this is obviously more drastic for the cabin crew members, frequent travelers, people that need to change the time zones frequently, because then the body is even more confused. And I came up with a lot of solutions on how to help it. This is for another topic, for another live. I'm going to elaborate on this topic. But for sure, regular movement, even though you don't have a routine life, even though your life is irregular, keep the movement as a priority. And this is going to help you to regulate your sleep. And if you're tired, because that's probably you're sleep deprived and you're tired, I mean, movement is not necessarily sport. You don't have to kill yourself in the gym. What I understand when I say movement is the conscious and aware movement of the energy. So this can be a walk, and especially outside is going to bring you even more benefits. But you can walk, and this is already what is going to move your energy levels. This is already going to lower your cortisol, and this is already going to boost your endorphins. So this is only win, 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 win. When you're in sports, when you start to over-exercise, when you start to exhaust yourself, this is actually not optimal for you. This can impact negatively your adrenals, and long-term, it is actually not going to benefit you. So this is important to understand in the holistic life, in the holistic well-being, to understand the difference between the movement and the sport. So I'm talking about the movement. So go for a walk, dance, choose something that you actually really enjoy. And what this is also influencing when you start to move regularly, it is influencing the way you eat. So this can be a beautiful way to do better health diet choices, which again, food is not only physical. For those who think that food is only physical, no, because it is also impacting the hormones, and especially the extremely processed foods. So this is again something that you can easily do to raise the awareness of your holistic existence. So this is the body. Let's go to the mind. So about the mind, thoughts, the self-talk. Let me tell you about this way. So every thought, every word has a specific vibration. And the whole world is generally energy is vibration. So everything is built, stuck together because of a vibration, of certain vibration. And now, what we want to do in holistic well-being, we always want to stay in the higher vibration. So we want to increase the vibration always. And this is what you can do through practicing with the mind. So when you bring more awareness of what kind of self-talk you are having, this is the switch. This is where you can influence anything. And you can change your life like this, because your mind is so powerful that it can literally influence how you feel. An amazing tool on working with this is through embodied affirmations. So it's not about just repeating, I am feeling great, I am feeling great. No, it's the whole process. And there are practices that I guide you through this in my programs, in the mentorings, because this requires raising the awareness and doing it consciously. So when you start to move consciously, and you start to bring awareness into your whole life, and you start to raise the life quality, then you start to understand what is the embodiment. And actually, it's not about understanding, it's about feeling it. So this is how the embodied affirmations are working. So you are really tapping into the state of what you want to achieve, how you want to feel, and then you go fully into it. And this is the example of how the mind is connected with the body. And so, because everything is connected with everything, so now let me come to the soul element. And this is kind of the trickiest one, let's say, because this is the meta one, right? But if you think of a soul element as of life quality and your life purpose, this is changing the game, right? This is suddenly becoming very real and something that you can measure. And of course, this is individual because for everybody it will be different when they feel fulfilled and when they feel happy, when they feel satisfied. But the soul element, you can think of it like this. So what is the best way to work with it? Is the meditation. And what would be even the better way to do it is the movement meditation, is the meditation in movement. So let me guide you through a short exercise that I prepared for today's live, because I can be talking about it, and I love talking about holistic well-being. This is my true passion, and this is just what I do my whole life. I dedicated my whole life for creating the Victoria's holistic well-being method and the triad, that the very triad is what I dedicated my whole life to create and to bring it to people, to share it with you, and to make it as approachable as possible. Because I love to do it my whole life. Every day I start with a very elaborated practice, but in, so to speak, real life, if you have other job, it has to be easy. It has to be simple, and it can really be. And I have a whole small tutorial on no routine life and all the tips that's for cabin crew I created already. So I will be sharing this within like short time. Very soon I will be revealing more and more content that will be helping you to achieve your holistic well-being. But right now what you can take from this life is this exercise. So let me stand up here, and I encourage you to do the same. I hope you have a little bit of space, and I will guide you through this very easy and simple exercise that you can do pretty much anywhere, whenever you need stress relief, whenever you need to center yourself, whenever you need to reconnect yourself with yourself, especially in a stressful situation, or maybe any other low vibrating situation. So put your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And we are going to start from reconnecting to your breath. So you bend your knees, and you do the inhale and you pull your arms up. And with exhale through the mouth, you put your arms down. So inhale and exhale. And we do this 5 times. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And close your eyes if you want. And now go to the swings. So start to swing your arms front and back, front and back. And if you do it alone, you can do it for 30 seconds or so. And you can also start do it to the side and experience this very pleasurable moment of momentum, like if you were swinging on a swing as a kid. This is the feeling that we want to tap into. So continue this for another 30 seconds. And feeling like you really can relax more and more. And now start to shake your whole body. Shake your whole body by bending your knees. I really encourage you to continue doing this with me. And start to shake your arms. And don't forget your face. Bend your knees. You can go into little jumps. We want to do it for around a minute. Close your eyes and breathe. Now, without stopping, we're going to do a transition. So from shaking your body, go to your pelvis and start to do big circles. And see how is it already impacting the other parts of your body. Again, we are moving holistically. So it's always that one movement in one part of the body, it's influencing the other part. So now you're still rotating the pelvis. Let's switch the direction. And now you're adding the movement of your chest. So you're now moving your whole body. So go into this exploration. Think of yourself as a scientist, an explorer of your own body, of your own movement. And now go into a wave-like movement to the front and feel, literally go, the wave starts with your head, go through your chest, through your stomach, to the knees and finishes in the feet. And again, the whole body wave. And now to the side, it starts from your head and goes till your feet. And now the intention, right? This is what's changing everything. This is already the base of free movement expression that you are experiencing here. And bring the intention of pleasure here, of joy. And now, for the last 30 seconds, let's mix all of these movements that we just experienced. And you can add some arms movements and do the waves movements in your whole body and experience this beautiful flow of your relaxed body. And breathe. And enjoy this. And start to minimize the movement and slowly bring it to stop. And stay with your eyes closed and feel for another 20 seconds, just breathing naturally. What just happened? How are you feeling? What are the sensations that you are experiencing? And whenever you feel ready, open your eyes and let's sit back here. I'm sitting on the floor. I can't do it on the chair. This is something I totally recommend if you want to maintain your health and well-being on a daily basis. This is definitely a good trick. So how was it for you? How are you feeling? Answer yourself these questions and see what did it do for you, how it was different. And for you to experience this even deeper, I have a special announcement. So there is a beautiful practice that I created as an answer for modern human beings' needs. It's called yoga movement meditation. It is something that combines everything that I talked about here. So it is something that through the stimulation of the body, using gentle yoga asanas and using free movement expression, which is the somatic practices that you just experienced here with me. But we are going much, much deeper because there's so much to explore in the body element, in free movement expression, in yoga, in the asanas. So this practice is created based on my experience as a mover. I am trained as a professional dancer and I dance for 25 years or more. And I brought to this practice everything that is the best, everything that can make you benefit the most. The mind element, it is based on moving with joy. This is the biggest intention. So you are moving with joy, and this is how it is beautifully impacting your mind, and this is how you can connect to your soul. So through the free movement of allowing yourself the safe space of expressing yourself and tapping into your life's purpose and enhancing your life quality, this is how we are beautifully impacting the whole triangle. And this is what I love the most. This is what I love the most, when something is working and something is 100% efficient. And this is what I am all about. This is all what Victoria's Holistic Wellbeing is about. And as a gift for you, I have a special announcement. So for those who are still here, I am announcing a contest where you can win a free yoga movement meditation class. So what you need to do. So right after this live, I'm going to post a post on my Instagram profile. And you will need to, let me just see because I don't want to miss anything. So you will need to like the post. You will need to follow my profile at Victoria Herczek here on Instagram. You will need to like the post about the contest. You will need to repost it in your stories and tag me so that I can see it. And then you need to tag a friend in the comments below. Think of somebody, the more people the better, that can benefit from it, because this is something that is changing people's life, and I want it to come to as many people as possible, because this is something so simple and so effective, yet it's so underestimated, and I want to change it, and it's going to happen with your help. So this is yes, these were the rules of the contest. They will be all written in the post. And the contest ends on 3rd of October, and the winner will be announced in my stories as well on 3rd of October. So the contest ends 3rd of October, 12 p.m. GST, and after the time, by the night, I'm going to announce the winners. And yeah, with this great announcement, we're starting the fall with this beautiful accent, right? With this beautiful event. And I am so delighted that I got to share with you this beautiful knowledge that is changing people's life, that can change your life, because it's so simple, remember. And I'm here to make it easy for you. So if you need any help, please contact me through the comments, through the DMs. I'm also offering free discovery calls, which are on my website at www.victoriaherczek.com, and you can always schedule the free discovery call where I can approach you individually and help you with your individual issue, because I believe that every human being is beautifully unique, and we need to approach everybody individually. So with this great news, let me wrap it up here. And remember about the contest, I'm going to post it right away after I finish here. And if you have any questions, you can always ask me those in the comments. And I will be happy to do another live answering your questions or answer them through comments or any other way. So have a great afternoon or evening wherever you are. Thank you for your attention, and I see you next time. Bye bye.